It's the returns of the Kings of Accra. Well, that will be what you will be saying if you are a fan of Accra Great Olympics. They are back to the Ghana Premier League after a season out. This time, they were brought back by a legend of the club, Godwin Atram. The last time out, he was a player of the team. Unfortunately, he went down with the side into relegation to Division 1. This time, he has been able to coach them back up into the elite division, and we are glad to say we have him here to get his perspective on how it's all gone and how things will go when he gets the season started next time in the Ghana Premier League. Godwin Atram, thank you very much for joining us on Joy Sports.
Thank you, my brother.
First of all, congratulations, and I have to say that it's been a bit sensational. The team went to relegation, and then you coached the team yourself. Tell us about that.
Well, that's true. It has been sensational. It all started when Yaya Champon left. The board decided to take bold decision on making me the head of Great Olympics. There's nothing that caused it. It's just that Yaya Champon end his contract, and then they said they will not renew. It's better we push our little boy, as they did it for me when I was 16, 17 years. They gave me that platform to play in the Premier League before going to PSV Eindhoven. They did it again. I give a big honor to Great Olympics board for giving me this opportunity. Before that, I've been already doing a whole lot of things for our champion as assistant coach as well as a player. He confided in me a lot, and we are doing the job very, very well with also Olele, Dankwe, and Osei Boateng. But me being the coach is nothing new. It's not something that they all believe already, and all my colleagues, they know that I can be a good coach in future. Because when we were playing and everything, they know that whenever I come home and organize matches, everybody wants to be closer to me because I train seriously and I take all the football career seriously. So it has been part of me. Come on, I can't express it.
I know. It's a bit overwhelming, and in the game that was played, as Great Olympics finally confirmed their return to the league, they were able to beat Mighty Jets at Teshi here in Accra. And what happened was that it was in your zone. One more game was left, and you were able to get that win back. Yes. Tell us how it is like becoming a coach after being a player. Immediately after.
Yeah. It's great to be a coach, but coaching is not the same as playing football. It's far, far different. It's a very difficult job to be a coach. The reason why it's difficult is because whenever you are playing, you have your mind and everything, but this one, you have to assemble different culture, different mentality to come together for you to coach them and then win something or achieve something in your career. So it's very, very different. When I was playing, come on, I feel cool. I know what to do with the ball. But look, here we are. You are coaching different players, and whenever you are saying this, they do different things. But with the passion and character, believe me, you can bring them together to work for you.
Fantastic. What role did your reputation as somebody who trains very hard, somebody who is no nonsense, and as somebody who has played at the highest level, do you think, how did that help you to achieve your aim of bringing the club back to the Premier League?
It helps a lot. The boys sees me as an idol because I train with them.
Yeah.
We run 1 hour or 2 hours, I run with them. So you can see if a coach is training more than you as a player, what are you going to do? That's the example. So they look at me as in everything, and they do. Whenever we are playing on the pitch, they see me.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, I can demonstrate. That's a good thing. I can demonstrate. That's why you are saying Guardiola and Luis Enrique, they are performing.
Yeah.
Because whenever you are teaching the player and the player doesn't know what to do and you are standing and you can't demonstrate, believe me, you will only be there and shouting. But you pick the ball and shoot one free kick. This is the way you have to cross the ball. This is the way you have to, the ball must pass here. he will do it perfectly. So it really helps a lot if a coach will be able to demonstrate on the pitch for the boys to see and learn something out of it.
Speaking of which, now that you train with the boys, you do everything with them, and you have qualified them to the Ghana Premier League, will you play as a player, or will you still be the coach of the team when next season comes around?
I will still register as a player. The reason why I will register is because this thing has been there for Great Olympics, going and coming back to the Premier, going and coming back to the Premier. We want to end it. We want Oli Fresh. Oli Fresh.
That's another name.
That's another name, Oli Fresh. This thing has to change. And believe me that the board really knew what has been causing this problem. They know. So I believe that they are not going to sit down right now. They will do their best for Olympics to stay in the league, because hey, come on, playing Division 1, believe me, is not an easy thing. The money that you spend, a whole lot of things that you do before you come back to the Premier. Why don't you do it very well and stay in the Premier League? So I'm sure this one is up to them to do it. For me, whoever that comes to Olympics or assemble for me to work with them as a coach, I will work and I will succeed. If the motivation and all the things are coming from the board, I will work and I will succeed by God's grace. All I needed is good health and a life.
That's it.
That's all I needed.
Fantastic. Oli Fresh. No more Oli come and go.
Oli Fresh.
No more Oli come and be relegated.
Oli Fresh.
Okay. Now, one key thing is that I'm sure for people watching, they will be wondering if Godwin Atram has, as a player, done it all, and then now he has qualified and coached Olympics to the Premier League. How is he going to cope with a new coach who will be his boss now at the Great Olympics? How are you going to cope?
Well, that's a good question, but I don't think there will be any new coach for Great Olympics. I'm still the manager, and I will maintain my.
So you'll be a player manager?
Yeah, I'll be a player manager.
Wow, it's been a long time since we saw something like, in the days of Mohamed Polo and things like Abedi Pele, it was very usual for them to have that.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think that the board, what they have seen in me, they will bring someone who will come and coach Great Olympics. I show them that I got a passion for football, very loyal to them as well as the players, because in my coaching career, for me, always the players first. Because if the players are happy and can do the job for you, everybody will like you, the coach. It's not about me, the coach. It's about player, because they are working on the pitch. And if you're having problems with them, you don't know how to bring them together, you put an affection with some players. No, I don't coach like that. I treat everyone the same. Even if you are my number one player, everyone the same.
Sure. So
that nobody can misbehave. They will be fully disciplined and work for you. And believe me, this is my backbone in my coaching career.
Your coaching career, you've said that a lot, but most of us don't know about this coaching career. Can you tell us about it? Where have you coached?
I've been coaching my soccer academy for 5 years now, almost 5 to 6 years now. I've been coaching them. And believe me, if I assemble my academy right now to come and play football, and everyone is watching, they will really understand Godwin Atram, where he's really coming from, and why he's talking like this. I asked many times the national team, under 20, under 17,
the youth teams,
my big coaches who have been in the CAF and everywhere, they had that trust in me. They call me Coach Otia Kenten. All of them motivate me in what I'm doing.
I see.
I give a big honor and thanks to them. I really appreciate what they have done for me in my career. I asked them a lot of matches. They have been watching my voice. Everybody is happy with my voice. I do the coaching. Nobody.
Interesting. Now, one thing I have noticed also is that you used to have a reputation for coaching young players, but now you have done it with a senior team and qualified them from one division to the other. I am tempted to ask, what is your end game? How far do you want to go in coaching after you are done with solidifying Great Olympics as a Premier League team?
Well, that one will come from the Almighty, but I believe that most of it, or it will come from me.
Good.
How well I'm determined, how passionate I'll be in the coaching career, how disciplined I'm gonna put in wherever that I go. As I'm talking to you right now, I even had a big chance to go to Ecuador and coach the former team that I was supposed to go and play in Ecuador.
Okay.
That I couldn't go.
Yeah.
My football father got that deal for me.
Right.
And then he said, no, I should stay.
Your mentor?
Yeah, my mentor. All the boys there, they wish that I should come there and coach.
I see.
Because when we went to the tournament, the next generation mingled with my my academy. They were very, very happy with the way I coaches them, the way I speak. It's all about the way you are related to the boys.
Fantastic. Final words for your fans. Look at for not your fans, but the fans of Great Olympics. There are many of them these days. They can't talk because they are down.
Yeah, I know. I just want to tell Great Olympics fans that this is only fresh. It's not what they think before and what they are. They are always they are done and dull and everything, but they have to know that Olympics belongs to them. The fans, the club belongs to them. Coaches will come, board will come, they will go. But the fans, they are always there.
Yeah.
The fans, you are always there. Please, I'm advising you to come together. All those politics things, they have to stop, because that's the cause of Great Olympics. And support the club in the way of manner that the club will sustain in our Premier League and be the best, as we always know, in Ghana football.
Thank you very much, Gordon Atram. It's a pleasure having you. And so that is it for today's Pulse on Sports. I'm Gary Al Smith. We'll be back later with more.
So that's it for our show today here on The Pulse. My name is Francis Aban. For more news, you can log on to myjournalline.com. That's where you find all the trending news and breaking stories. Personally happy that Olympics is back. It's now only fresh. Thank you for your time.